The bookstore is crowded with students combining the shelves for whatever required reading they have for this semester. At the front of the store, two long lines of students stretch out in front of the cash registers. Adam and I wind our way through the crowd, seeking out our own books. General physics, Calc 1, literature genres, and archetypes. I pick up all the used books I can find, but the price is already stacking up along with the weight of the books in my arms. This is going to cost several $100s by the time I'm done. I take my spot in one of the lines and wait patiently as the line slowly inches forward. My pocket hums and I pull out my phone. That's weird, Mom hates calling, it must be important. I size up the long line of students in front of me and a single. Harriet cashier at the checkout counter. I've got time. Yes?
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
Her voice sounds strained. What's wrong? What happened? Mom takes a deep breath. It sounds like she's trying to calm herself.
Your father is in the emergency room right now.
What happened? My voice cracks.
He collapsed at work. They don't know why yet, but...
Mom's voice trails off. She seems hesitant to say any more, but I can guess what she's thinking. It's expensive, isn't it?
It's one test after another right now. Insurance only covers part of it, and he won't be able to work for a while.
The books in my arms suddenly feel a lot heavier. How much am I about to spend? Is it really worth it? Mom seems to read my thoughts.
It's okay, honey. I can ask for extra hours at work. Maybe request holidays.
Should I come home? Maybe I can help.
No, you shouldn't.
She sighs.
To be honest, I didn't even want to tell you.
What? Why?
I was afraid you'd worry too much and you wouldn't be able to focus on your studies.
Mom, this is Dad we're talking about. I deserve to know.
I know. That's why I'm telling you.
Her voice keeps sounding fainter and fainter. Mom, get some rest.
I will.
No, I'm serious. You can't both be sick right now.
Yes, you're right.
The two of us remain silent for a moment.
Don't worry, Sean. We'll find a way to make it work. Just do your best, okay?
It's okay. I promise I'll help. We're a family. We'll make it through together.
I know, honey.
Another pause.
I suppose I should let you go.
Yeah, I guess. I love you, Mom.
I love you too, Sean.
As I tuck my phone away, I realize that I'm nearly at the front of the line. Around me, students are chatting excitedly about today's classes or plans for tonight, but it all sounds like a dull humming to me. I stare at the books in my arms. Maybe I can find a classmate and borrow his or her books. Adam runs up to me, a huge smile on his face.
Sean, you're not gonna believe this. This girl actually got a tattoo of...
He stops dead in his tracks.
Whoa, what's wrong?
Nothing. Adam frowns and pokes my cheek.
You're really gonna just lie like that? Tell me.
It's just... Mom called. Dad's in the emergency room. He collapsed at work and they don't know why.
What? Is he okay?
I don't know. We don't know anything yet. But everything they're doing is expensive and insurance won't cover it and it can't work and... I bite my lip. I refuse to cry in front of all these people.
Hey, you gonna buy that or what?
I look up to see that I'm currently in front of the line. Oh, I'm sorry. I rush forward and dump my books on the counter. The cashier rolls his eyes and starts scanning my books.
Freshman.
Oh, God. He mutters just loud enough for me to hear.
Oi, shut up, guy. She's got a lot on her mind right now.
Uh-huh. They don't really pay me enough to care.
Oh my God, what a douchebag.
Do they pay you to be a jerk, or are you always like this?
You tell him, Adam. The cashier ignores him and hits a button on his register. The total cost of the books flashes on the screen. My eyes widen. Oh. As I fumble with my wallet, Adam steps in front of me.
I've got it.
He pulls out his wallet and hands the card to the cashier. The cashier swipes it before I can protest. He shoves my books into a plastic bag and hands it to me with a bored look on his face.
Must be nice having a sugar daddy.
Shut up, dude! Adam looks like he's about to snap back at him, but I place my hand on his arm and shake my head. As we head to the door, Adam takes a deep breath. As soon as we're out of hearing distance, he growls.
I'm really in the mood to punch something right now.
I smile weakly. Watch yourself. You'll wind up in the tabloids if you have an angry outburst in public.
What, I'm not allowed to have emotions about things?
Maybe he's having a bad day. Dealing with a line this long on his own must be tough. I'd be upset if I were stuck with that job. And speaking of jobs, I think I should get one. Adam's expression softens.
I can help, with school expenses and stuff.
Thanks, but I really need to do this on my own. Adam eyes me carefully.
Now's not really the time to be stubborn.
It's not about being stubborn. It's about priorities and your money.
I make plenty of money.
I hate to have to be the one to remind you, but you've only kept enough for your own tuition. I can't ask you to stop donating for charity just to pay for my bills. It wouldn't feel right. Adam looks like he wants to protest, but my phone beeps, indicating that I've set my alarm. I pull it out and glance at the calendar. Ooh, I completely forgot. I have a meeting with my advisor today.
Advisor?
Yeah, since I missed orientation, I'm going to speak with him now.
Oh, I guess I should schedule one of those meetings then.
That would be advisable, yes.
Ha, advisable.
That wasn't on purpose. Anyway, I gotta go. I'll see you later.
Are you sure you'll be okay? Do you want me to come with you?
I'm sorry. Could I have this time to myself?
Sure, whatever you want.
I arrive at the classroom and tentatively knock on the door. A decisive voice rings out.
Come in.
I open the door slowly to reveal an empty classroom. It feels a lot bigger without all the people in it. My advisor is standing near a desk piled high with papers. Well, I finally get to see Professor Kuvalt up close. I'm not sure where Dad got the idea that he is a hitman.
Sean Gooden, yes? Have a seat.
On the desk in front of me sits a tiny Zen garden with a little rake. Next to it, a plastic frog rests on a wooden puzzle cube. He points to a small plastic box filled with coins.
Coins from around the world. They're from students who've studied abroad.
I see.
First, am I pronouncing your name correctly?
I nod.
Excellent. There are so many unusual names. I always worry that I'm saying something insulting in one's native tongue. Of course, I find my name to be wholly commonplace, but in other places it must be rather exotic.
I never heard the name Kuvalt before, but I don't think it's exotic, so yeah. He chuckles quietly at this joke.
How are you liking your first day?
It's been fine so far, different from what I'm used to.
College is like that. Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes, of course.
You don't have to say that for my sake. I won't be offended. It's my job to help you have the best college experience possible.
It's not that, sir. I'm just a bit distracted.
I hope it's not too rude of me to ask what's on your mind.
Well, I'm not sure if I should be saying this, but I just found out my dad won't be able to work for a while, so expenses are going to be tight. I was wondering if it was okay if I got a job.
Ah, I see.
Professor Kuvold digs through the pile of papers on his desk and pulls out a yellow sheet.
It's not uncommon for students to hold jobs, and you don't need the school's approval to get one.
He hands me the sheet.
But you might be interested in this. It's a grant application for students with financial needs. Your current situation sounds like it might count. If you're approved, the school will lower your tuition as long as you maintain a C grade or higher.
Really?
Tuition is expensive, and we know it, but we don't want to turn away someone who wants to learn.
I look at the sheet in my hands. Everything looks fairly straightforward. Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me. It's my job.
I'm still grateful. Professor Kuvold waits for me to look over the sheet before he speaks.
Have you thought about a major for yourself yet?
No, honestly, I have no clue what I want to major in at all.
There's no rush to decide immediately, but you should keep it in mind as you take your classes.
Yes, thanks.
Very well. That's all I wanted to talk about. You can bring that form back to me or drop it in the office mailbox.
I'll do that. Thank you very much.
Take care, Sean.
As I walk back to my dorm, I feel a little lighter already. If I can get this grant, that'll be a huge help. I'll still have to get a job, but I'm sure I'll be able to find something. I fold the form up and stick it in my pocket. As I do, my hand brushes against the playing card that Benito gave me. I pull it out and look at his number. He never said whether or not it was a paying job, but it couldn't hurt to ask. I punch his number into my phone and send him a text asking if he's still interested in working with me. My phone buzzes a few seconds later. Let's talk. I'm still on campus where we met. Come see me. I don't see Benito anywhere, but the crowd of people gasping in surprise in the corner gives me a pretty good idea of where he is. I hear a round of applause followed by the sound of coins clicking. As the crowd disperses, I see Benito counting out coins and a few odd dollar bills.
Looks like I'm set for dinner tonight.
I'm not sure if he's joking or not, so I simply nod in response. I just hope he isn't just living with tips from students.
I'm glad you came. I didn't think you'd actually accept.
About that, I fidget a little. I'm not sure how to ask without being completely rude. I haven't decided yet whether I want to be a plant I'm in.
Oh yeah? Well, what do I need to do to convince you?
He sounds serious, as if he's discussing a business proposition. The thing is, I need money, and I feel like such a terrible person for asking you.
I see.
He pulls a quarter out from the pile of coins he collected and heatedly rolls it back and forth on the back of his knuckles. After a few seconds, he nods.
I'm afraid that I don't have much money to offer, but I'm currently in the talks for a TV special right now. If it comes through, that'll pay pretty well.
Oh, that will help a lot. He eyes me searchingly. His fingers move quickly, flipping the quarter back and forth on the back of his hand with increasing speed.
What happened?
What?
Something happened to you after we met this morning. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. He flips the coin into the air and catches it in a tight fist.
Don't try to hide it. It's my job to read people, and right now it's clear as day to me that you're in pain.
It's just trouble at home.
And now you need money?
Yes. He uncurls his fingers slowly to reveal nothing but air where the coin once was.
See? That wasn't so hard, was it? Well, the TV deal is still a ways off, but if you really are strapped for cash, why don't you start a blog?
A blog?
It's no cash cow, but it's better than nothing. You'd have to update it regularly, though.
But what would I even write about?
I don't know. What's your area of expertise?
Makeup? He raises an eyebrow. Hey, you don't have to look at me like that.
How am I supposed to look? You're not even wearing any makeup, and yet that's your area of expertise?
My mom's a professional makeup artist. I've been learning from her and working as her assistant for years. But it's just not for me. I mean, you already pointed out that I don't like being noticed. So I've always tried to avoid wearing makeup. It just makes me feel weird.
And yet you're a professional makeup artist?
It's an art. If someone else wants to hang my art in their house, that doesn't mean I have to hang my own art in my house too.
You have a fascinating outlook on things.
Fascinating?
To me, at least. I hope I'll get to study you more sometime.
What? The front door of a nearby building opens and a small group of students exits. Benito looks them over quickly.
Sorry to cut things short, but I have to get back to work. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to upgrade tonight's dinner to a medium combo.
Oh my god, he's really living with tips from students.
Stay in touch, okay?
I nod and he bounds off like a child towards the crowd. I stand for a minute and watch him. The serious expression he had a moment ago is gone, replaced by a youthful grin. How old is this guy anyway? I probably should have asked him. And what's the deal with studying? At least I may be getting a job, and a maybe job is better than nothing. For now, I should probably leave him to his work. This is my first time really getting a good look at my room. I was so tired last night I just crawled into bed, and I was running late this morning. I walk through the room slowly, taking time to appreciate each of the decorations. My parents really were meticulous about getting this place to look like my bedroom back home. On the wall hangs a poster from a game I played as a child. I won the poster in the contest when I was 12, and I never had the heart to take it down as I grew up. Now it's even here in college with me. I trace the outline of the logo with my finger. Wouldn't it be nice if I could just go out and hack at a few monsters until I earn enough money to pay for college? I pull out the form that Professor Kuvold gave me earlier today and sit myself at the desk. Financial need, huh? He said that my situation probably counted. Here's hoping it definitely counts. I fill the form out carefully and tuck it away in my backpack. Alright, what's next? Homework, right. I eye my bed longingly. Sleep would be glorious right now, but I don't want to fall behind on homework on the first day. Besides, Adam has another show tomorrow, so I won't have any time to make it up tomorrow night. With a sigh, I lift the first tome and begin my homework. Thankfully, most of the work is review, so it doesn't take me too long to finish it at all. It's not even midnight yet. Not bad for a first day. I quickly get ready for sleep and throw myself into bed. Sleep time. I roll over to turn off the light, but I notice that there's an envelope on the nightstand with my name on it. I cut it open with a pair of scissors and pull out the note. Dear Sean, you're about to start a great adventure in your life. We're both so proud of you for having come this far already, and we know that you'll do wonderfully in college. Missing you already, Mom and Dad. P.S. Treat yourself to something nice. You deserve it. A $50 bill flutters out of the envelope to the ground. All the emotions I've been holding back today suddenly burst through, and I feel my eyes welling up with tears. Stupid, you guys can't be so flippant with your money. Even though my mom called this morning, it feels like this note was written an eon ago. I reached out and plucked the bill from the ground. I can't spend this, not now. I took it back into the envelope and stashed it in the back of the drawer on my nightstand. I curl up in my bed and pull the covers over me, but I can't stop my tears. They flow slowly, burning my cheeks and soaking my pillow. I don't remember falling asleep, but somehow I do. Sunlight streams through my window as I roll out of bed. The pale blue sky outside the window hints at one of the last warm days of summer. I take a quick shower before heading to class, but it's hard to relax. I'm completely preoccupied with thoughts of dad, work, and school. I float through the day, trying hard to concentrate, but my mind keeps drifting. It's been a whole day and I still haven't heard anything about Dad. If I don't hear anything by lunch, I'll call Mom myself. Thankfully, I get a text during my third class. A few students around me giggle when my phone buzzes, but the professor doesn't notice. I furtively pull my phone out and glance at the text. Dad's stable right now. We love you, thank God. Thank goodness.
Was there something you wanted to share with the class?
Oh shit. Professor Kovold has stopped his lecture and the entire class is looking at me. My mind blanks out. I count slowly and try to breathe in and out with each count. Why is everyone still staring?
You're welcome to text or chat with your friends, but don't do it here.
Come on, don't be like that.
Anyone who shows up to class should be all here. If you're not interested in being here, no one says you have to come.
Come on, she's preoccupied with her father. Don't be like that. My breathing has finally slowed to an acceptable rate. I swallow and nod quickly. Sorry, sir. Understood. The professor returns to his lecture, but I can still feel people staring at me. I can't believe he heard me from that distance. Maybe that hitman thing isn't so far off after all. Relief at knowing that Dad's well outweighs my embarrassment, but I'm still mortified that the entire class come to an halt because of me. In front of me, a girl passes a note to her friend. We don't have to come to class? Score! Her friend nods and draws a smiley face on the note. My phone buzzes with another text right as class ends. Hey Sean, John called, says I need to show up early for the show tonight, so I'm going on ahead. I'll see you there. The concert hall is fairly short bus ride from the campus, so I grab my makeup case and head out. As I step off the bus, I can see that people are already lining up.